Hey everyone, Daniel here from Twin Bytes with another quick tutorial for you. This time I wanted to talk about how the apps work on your phone, and you may find some stuff secretly got installed on your phone, such as the COVID app in particular. There's been information on the news just recently that talked about downloading an app for your phone, and I wanted to share with you here. There's one spot in particular. If you go to well, first of all, looking at the App Store, they're talking about going on to the Google Play Store if you're on an Android phone, and you can look for the COVID app and you'll see it there. But if you go in your phone settings and you look under settings, Google settings, and then you'll see there's a COVID-19 exposure notifications that got installed automatically. You did not have to go and get it. It downloaded automatically with a Google Play Store update. But it doesn't do anything by itself, and it is turned off by default. So you don't have to panic if you're worrying that you didn't want this and it's already on your phone. It's not doing anything by default. But it is a little bit concerning that they just put these updates in there along with other standard updates. So you would have to turn it on here if you did want to use it. But in addition to turning this on, you can click on Learn More and it'll give you a bunch of information, but I'm going to summarize it here. In addition to turn it on, you did have to go to the Google Play Store and download the app and use those two together. So I'll explain here how this works. So in addition to turning this on, you download the app from the Google Play Store, and what you would do is if you have been tested and you've been tested positive for COVID-19, then you do have the option to share that in the app, so others would be notified when they're around you within range. If you've been exposed to someone who has COVID-19 and they've shared that in their app, then you'll get a notification on your phone. The requirements for this is that you have to have Android 6.0 or higher, so you can look in your phone settings to find out what version you're on. The Bluetooth settings do need to be turned on, and the location settings need to be on, which is a little strange that a requirement that location settings need to be on when they clearly also note in the Learn More information that they do not track your location. How it works is really just if you're opted in, it randomly generates a phone ID which changes every 10 to 20 minutes. It'll let you know the day it happened, how long you were in contact with the person, and the Bluetooth signal strength of the person you were in contact with. They claim that they do not track your location because it's not permitted by the public health. However, the requirements did say that location settings need to be turned on, so that's a little contradictory. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyway, as far as the privacy of this thing, you do need to still opt in. You need to turn on the Google services. You've got to download the program. It's up to you to share in the program that you've been tested positive. It won't happen automatically. And it does generate that random code every 10 to 20 minutes for your phone ID. There is no personal ID, no personal identifiable information is shared within this program, and they claim no location is being tracked, as I mentioned. So a little bit of contradictory in there, but it is totally optional. Now, if you want to disable all this, it's off by default. Just don't download the app from the Google Play Store. But in addition to that, there might be something else that you want to do as a bonus here that does not specifically work only for the COVID-19 app. Now, it's disabling the Bluetooth NFC. NFC stands for Near Field Communication, and it's a technology that enables Bluetooth devices to establish wireless communication with each other simply by touching the devices together. This is used if you're going to be paying for something at a store with your phone, where you tap your phone and you're able to send your bank information through there and it pays for it. but it also allows people to gather other information. You can transfer straight from one phone to another. So as far as security goes, you are at risk if somebody were to pretend they accidentally bumped into you and their phone touches your phone and they just received your contact information. There's all kinds of ways that people can take advantage of that service. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for future videos. Thanks. Bye for now.